Big shakeup in Abbotsford. Big changes are hitting Abbotsford's real estate market. Prices are shifting, new developments are rising, and we've even got smart home tech and a local event you'll want to check out. Let's dive in.
It's sunny. It's sunny in Van.
Are BC residents with US properties getting ready to cash out? A new Royal LePage survey suggests they might be. More than half of Canadians who own homes in the US, 54%, say they're considering selling within the next year. And politics are a big driver. Nearly two-thirds pointed directly to tensions in the Trump era as their main reason. Phil Soper, CEO of Royal LePage, noted that Canadians have long been the top foreign buyers of US residential real estate, so a wave of sales could ripple through American markets. Still, realtors stress this isn't a mass exodus. Many owners are only exploring their options, not rushing to list. Market conditions also matter. With higher interest rates and more supply, Canadian and American housing markets are softer, so sellers might not get the offers they want, keeping some on the sidelines. If they sell, about a third say they'll reinvest in Canadian real estate, potentially funneling money back into areas like Abbotsford and the Fraser Valley once interest rates ease. And here's the twist: while Canadians may be thinking of leaving, American interest in Canadian property is surging, with US visits to Royal LePage's site up 116% last year. Will this cross border shift boost opportunities here at home or just add more competition for buyers? Let's examine the July 2025 numbers and see how prices have shifted over the past year in Abbotsford, Mission, North Delta, and New Westminster. Abbotsford is down 4.7%, starting with overall property prices now at $760,200. Mission dropped 3.8% to $908,200. North Delta saw the steepest decline, down 9.5% to $1,143,500, while New Westminster slipped 2.4% to $801,500. Detached homes show some bigger moves. Abbotsford is down 4.4% to $1,180,200. Mission fell just 1.5% to $1,033,100. North Delta dropped 9.5% to $1,333,600. But here's the exception: New Westminster edged up 0.3%, climbing to $1,582,900. Now to the apartments. Abbotsford is down 5.3% to $424,400. Mission dropped 5.4% to $441,500. North Delta is down 4.8% to $555,800. And New Westminster fell 3% to $631,800. Finally, townhouses. Abbotsford is holding stronger, down just a 2% at $653,400. Mission dropped 3.3% to $663,000. North Delta slid 5.5% to $932,900. And New Westminster slipped 3.2% to $918,400. So across the board, most markets saw drops of 2% to 9% depending on property type. New Westminster's detached homes are standouts, which bucked the trend and posted gains. Overall, it shows the market has cooled but remains uneven, with some areas holding steady while others see sharper declines. As interest rates shift later this year, we'll watch closely to see which communities recover first. Will Abbotsford and Mission catch the rebound first, or will New Westminster's growth lead the way? Abbotsford's forecast today is mostly cloudy with scattered showers, the perfect weather to appreciate having a cozy home. Speaking of homes, one of the most exciting new projects in the city is Montvue, Building 2 by Parcel 7, located at 33,820 South Fraser Way. Currently under construction and set for completion in 2025, Montvue offers 64 condo units across 5 stories, priced between the $339,700 and $679,700. Sizes range from 371 to 838 square feet with 1 and 2 bedroom layouts. Each home comes with parking. Right now, buyers can take advantage of a 3.5% deposit and 1 year of free strata fees. Montvue shines with its mix of modern living and convenience. Situated in a historic downtown Abbotsford, you'll be just steps from local coffee shops, restaurants, and bakeries with Mill Lake, Seven Oaks, and Highway 1 only minutes away. Expect quartz countertops, vinyl plank flooring, stainless steel Samsung appliances, and soft close cabinetry inside. Some units even feature outdoor spaces up to 600 square feet, while retail space on the ground floor adds extra convenience. With a 2510 warranty, underground parking, and safety features, Montvue combines style, security, and location. Could this be your entry into Abbotsford's growing market? Let's explain what this investment opportunity could look like if you stepped in today. Imagine buying a property for $479,900 with a down payment of $23,995. Your mortgage amount would be $455,905. That translates to a monthly mortgage payment of $2,225. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The potential monthly rent for this property is estimated at $2,228. That means you'd be essentially covering your mortgage right out of the gate, but there's a slight monthly loss of $137 when you factor in all costs. On paper, that brings the down payment's yearly ROI with rent to minus 0.57%, which might not seem exciting at first glance. But this is where real estate shines because the real value comes from the long term picture over the course of 10 years. Just by paying down your mortgage, you'd build $94,521 in equity. Now, if property values rise, the numbers become even more compelling. With projected appreciation, that property could be worth $1,548,720 in 10 years. Selling at that point would leave you with a 10-year profit of $1,068,820. But when you add in the down payment, rent collected, and equity built, the total grows to $1,188,933. That's a jaw dropping total return on an investment of 4,855%. Even under a conservative scenario, say property values only increase 50%, the 10-year value would still hit $877,020, leaving you with a profit of $397,120 if sold. So, the big takeaway, with an entry point under half a million, this investment isn't about what you lose each month. It's about the incredible wealth you stand to build over the next decade. Would you be comfortable trading a short term loss for the chance to gain nearly a million in the long run? Want an easy way to make your home smarter? The Kasa Smart Light Switch HS200 might be the perfect upgrade. At just $19.98, this single pole switch replaces a standard wall switch and connects directly to Wi Fi. No hub required. One note, it's not a dimmer. If you need dimming, TP Link's HS220 series is the way to go. For simple on off control, though, the HS200 delivers. It does require a neutral wire and a 2.4 gigahertz Wi Fi connection, but installation is simple with the guided Kasa app. Once installed, you can control lights, ceiling fans, and other fixtures from your phone, whether at home, at work, or even on vacation. It also integrates seamlessly with Alexa and Google Assistant for voice control. Imagine walking into a dark room and saying, "Turn on the lights." Extra features include scheduling, timers, and an away mode that randomly turns lights on and off for added security. It's reliable, affordable, and trusted by over 4 million users. It's also UL certified and supports up to 15 amps. No wonder it's the Hash 1 rank wall light switch in tools and home improvement. So, would you swap one old switch for smarter living? Looking for a fun hands-on night out in Abbotsford? On Tuesday, September 9th from 6 to 8 p.m., Everything Wine at McCallum Junction is hosting a birthday cake candle making workshop, the perfect mix of creativity and indulgence. For $55, you'll learn the art of candle making with Sarah, owner of Lupin Candle Company. She'll guide you in designing your cake decorated candle, complete with wax piping, colorful sprinkles, and fun finishing touches. Whether you're brand new or an experienced crafter, this workshop is about sparking creativity and leaving with something uniquely yours. Your ticket includes one reusable glass jar candle to take home, plus all the supplies, piping bags, wax melts, sprinkles, and more. To top it off, enjoy sweet cocktails, liqueur tastings, and a mix of sweet and salty bites. So, Abbotsford, ready to sip, craft, and create something unique. That wraps up this edition of Sunny in Van. If you found this market update helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy house hunting. Sunny out.
Welcome to Sunny in Van, where the sun always shines. Join us on this journey to find your dream home in Van.